Hello everyone! Welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. So today we're on day 17 of the Advent calendar. We are almost to Christmas, you guys. Can you believe this? This year has gone by so fast. It's crazy. Here is the Highland Cow of the day. All dressed up in his little scarf with bells. Very, very cute. And let's do yesterday, actually. Diane Kapoor's color that you guys named yesterday's video was E1. This was the color changing one in the sun. And I named it Purple Eclipse. And you guys, the one I chose from the comments, I chose Phantom Violet. And that was commented by Claire Lucy 5667. So you are entered into the name for her colors this year. So hopefully somebody will win from our comments and get some free mica. Okay, we're on C1. This is like a beautiful green. I wonder if I could paint this right on. I'm always looking for greens to paint onto my mold that look good. So this is a beautiful, like, hunterish green. So C1, what is the name you have for this one? When we're all opened and she starts actually selling them, that's when we're going to start using them. So let me put that aside. C1, give me a name. I've got some new molds here. So Don and I have made this one. It's a little rubber ducky, I guess, crystal, and a hummingbird. And this one is a rock. It's like a memorial piece for your dog. It says home is where your dog is, or something. Home is where your dog is. Yeah. And there's some paw prints and things. So the letters are going to be raised when we pull this out of the molds. So I'm going to do it after the fact when we demold it. I'm going to re-pour this one because yesterday it came out terrible. I hated it. I couldn't even see like all that crystally stuff. So I'm going to pour it in clear. We're going to continue with the Christmas theme and stick a little gnome in there after it is unmolded and then cover it up with some clear resin. So what I want to do, I'm going to turn that over. I'm going to use the pearlescent. Wow, these are all actually kind of the same today, in the same family. Isn't that funny? The bird, I want to use rose gold alcohol ink. This one, I'm pulling out Ivor Glow. I haven't used this one yet. I just got it in my shipment, but I'm going to brush it onto that one. I want to see what it looks like brushing it onto the crystal. So let's do that real quick because I think it's going to be really pretty. I mean, it'll be really pretty in an alcohol ink, but I didn't want to just do a yellow alcohol ink. That's too predictable. So let's do it this. I'm sure I'm going to be doing this a lot of different times with extras because it's a great extras mold. It's really, really thin. So we're going to do it with mica powder mixed on, and then we get to see this powder too. So I really just need to, well, maybe I'll tint it with this color just to fill it in anyway. Now the rock, man, I went back and forth and back and forth. I know I want the letters black when they come out, and I didn't want to have too dark of a color. I know rocks are in the brown family and all that. I see glitter in here, so just excuse me as I get it out. I have a lot of molds we've made and they've been sitting here for ages. So I really would like to get to them very soon. And this is one of them that has been sitting here waiting for its turn. So I'm going to get this. This is Champagne by Just Resin. I'm going to try to find the link in Artist Till Death where I get a coupon code for you. So if you can order from the States, you can use the coupon code if she's got it in stock. I will link it below wherever I can find it anyway. So if she doesn't have it, I'll just have to link it to, I think this is Australian company. And I know it's a matte mold, but I'm probably going to spray seal it to shine it back up. So that's why I'm going to go in with this. And I'm going to just powder it all up. Because I think black and this gorgeous champagne color is going to look beautiful. So if you're looking for a dog memorial, which we all do, this might be a good one. You could put the ashes in here if you wanted to, or just keep it as a little rock for your garden, whatever you want to do. So I know it's not going to be this beautiful and shiny. Maybe it'll surprise us. I mean, it's a matte mold and all, but I don't think it's going to surprise us. Let me try to get up on that edge. I don't think I need the pressure pot today, so I think I'm going to just let it cure on my table. And we'll demold it later and see what it looks like. And then don't have a lot of finishing up to do today. We'll see what this, I mean, we'll see how hard this one, I don't think it's going to be hard because like I said, the letters are raised. Should be able to take a marker right to it. And I think I got up underneath all of that. Look at that color. Oh my gosh. That is gorgeous. I think I got it all. And if I don't, it's just the back anyway. So I'm just going to vacuum up my tape, excuse me, my table. Put these brushes away and mix up some resin. I don't know how much this holds. Actually, I want to wash it down real quick. I got powder all over that mold. I'm guessing 5 or 6 ounces. You know I'm going to end up over pouring, so I'm going to have to get another mold out. I'm just going to vacuum this up. If you guys don't have one of these little vacuums, they're very cheap. They're on Amazon. I will link it, but it sure picks up all this mess. So you don't get it everywhere. I mean, I get glitter all over my house, so it doesn't really matter. And I have some all over this, so I don't know. I'm just going to clean that up a little bit. Grab some resin. And we're going to start mixing. I don't think I'm going to debubble these little tiny ones because they're so small. All right, let me get that together. Brushes in hand and the world is my stage. I'm going to start with 8 ounces and see where that gets me. I had these sitting aside for quite a while. I bought it, I don't know, Michael's or something? Yeah, it looks like a Michael's thing. I think I'm going to put those like, not on the edge, but like here in the center to be a background for that gnome. What do you think? I think they're going to fit in there. I don't know. I'm going to try it. If they don't, I'll take them out, but we're going to try it. Let's see. I need just the tiniest little bit for the alcohol ink in the hummingbird. I don't need much. And then I'm going to mix in this color for the duck, even though I painted it. So let's just get a little scooper here. I don't need a lot. Then I'm going to dissolve it like I usually do. And then we'll pour that in there. Then I'm going to do clear for that one. And then I'll color the rest for the rock. So I think that's my plan. It's my plan and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Just a little bit. Because we don't need much for those tiny little things. And I need a little stick. Probably too much, but that's okay. I'm not going to debubble these. It's really no big deal. This one is rose gold. This is the metallic in their new 64 kit. The one that comes with the metallics, the normal ones, and also the pastel. I know I opened this. Come on, drip out. Why aren't you dripping? Let me grab a little thing. I know I opened it. I know I use these. Hang on a minute. Let's try that. Let's see what that does. That's good. Plenty. Way plenty. All right. Rose gold. I will spray them with it. Well, I can't spray that one, but I will spray this one. see how it comes out. If I like it, it'll be in the eBay store already. If not, we're going to scratch it. This one is hard to trim. Let me just get a dotting tool, something without a sharp end. This has a really long beak. This tail goes down there. Just going to fill it up and see what happens. Oh, it's probably the perfect, whoop, almost the perfect amount. I don't need all of it. And I will get a lighter because I do not want to spray alcohol on that one. It's going to just flow everywhere if I do that. This one I cannot spray alcohol on because of the brushed powder. It's like, did I do the right one? So this looks completely different than it does painted on your mold because it looks really dark. But that's a perfect color for a little rubber ducky. Well, I guess he's not rubber, but little crystal duck. Get it in the beak. Trying not to disturb all that powder in there. So I don't have a whole lot left. Just the tiny little drippings. I'll probably put that into my giveaway mold. All right, let me get this on a paper towel so I can move it out of the way when I'm done. I just want to do this one justice. I didn't do a very good job yesterday. It was a complete and utter nightmare. The only thing that came out good was my extras. I'm going to just pour that. Then, oh my gosh, I can't see through it. Let's try this. I don't even know if we're going to see this through it. I'm hoping we see some of the iridescence. I bought this for resin. I have bought things before that don't work. And this may be one of them. Gosh, I hope we could see the iridescence through that. Just going to go a little bit farther out. I don't know. You know what? Let's go all the way out. Why wouldn't that look good through the crystal? I was thinking it wouldn't, but if we could actually see it, it might actually look pretty good. I think this was in like the vase filler section or something. I don't know. Like I said, it's been a few weeks since I've had it. I have a lot of stuff for a while that I haven't gotten to. Gosh, I don't know if we're going to see it though. Just going to pour some over it and fill it up. But if you don't see it, you know what would it be good for? I would still keep it for resin. It's for like when you don't want to mix up that ½ ounce. Pop some of these in there. You're not going to see them. And it'll take up that volume that you're missing. How many things have I ruined, right? With rocks that you could see through the resin. Just because I was too lazy to mix up some more resin. But this might be a good thing. I might like having them. Let's just pop these. I hope it has a nice backdrop for that little gnome. I'm just trying to make sure they're all under the resin so I don't have any bits sticking out. And I think I got it. By golly, I think I did it. I almost took the flame to that. All right, this one, so I'm going to take the rest and whatever it is, I don't know if I need more or less, whatever it's going to be. I'm just going to put some of this. Actually, I want to do it in a cup because I want to dissolve it. I guess it won't matter. It really won't matter at this point because I've already brushed that mold. So if it's unmixed, you're not even going to be able to tell. I'm pretty much just wanting to get the color the same for the back of the piece. I don't even want to use a lot of it because this is an absolutely gorgeous mica powder. So I don't want to like waste a single drop for a back of a piece that nobody's really ever going to look at. So that's it. That's all I'm doing. Can you believe I'm not going to do that extra little tiny bit that I always do? Let me put my cup away. I don't need that. This is so pretty. I hope I have a little extra because I want to see what it looks like in a pendant. All right, so I was wrong on the letters. The letters are actually going to be indented into the rock. So you can fill them in with a marker, acrylic paint, UV resin, however you want to do it. So that's, I could see them, they're indented this way towards me. So if you actually wanted to draw on there, if you wanted to take the time or brush your powder on them, you could do that right now. So I cannot spray alcohol in here either. So let's hope we don't get bubbles for those letters. And I think I'm going to do this just to help it coat everything. Especially those letters. I'm so interested to see if this comes out shiny. I know I've painted on beautiful mica powders before onto matte molds, and it worked. Oh man, I'm gonna need more. Gonna need a lot more. Should I fill it up with rocks? No, I didn't even check to see how much was in here. Shoot. Didn't even look. So now I don't even know how much I used already. That'll be okay. So I'm just going to reuse my cup. And I don't think you need to come back for that. I don't want to bore you. So I'll probably mix up, gosh, 3 more ounces or something. And I'll probably just pour clear in there because I've already got my color in there already. And then we'll just demold it tomorrow because it is extremely late tonight. I haven't done this for quite a while, pouring in the middle of the night, but I had to today. All right, that won't matter. I'm going to get that filled up and see you tomorrow. Real quick, I got some happy mail from Shannon today, and it blew me away. Shannon, oh my gosh. Look at the size of this mold she made, you guys. She did email me a while ago and asked me if I thought it could be molded, and I didn't think it was a good idea because of the flowers. Well, she said she had fixed that problem with some clay and molded it, and it came right out, and she thought of me and she wanted me to have this, and I'm like, this thing is massive. There is so much silicone in here, Shannon. I feel so bad that you sent all that here. Oh my gosh, but I'm dying to pour this now because I want to see it done. Maybe I'll pour it, Shannon. If you want it back, I will be happy to send it back to you. Please let me know. I have no problem doing that because I know there is a ton of money in the silicone. She also sent me these. She makes little shakers out of those little bottles because I was like, what else can you do with them? And look at how cute they are. So it looks like she just sealed them with some resin at the top, popped the top in, filled it with maybe glycerin and water or something, and put a bunch of glitters in there. So she made these 5. Look at how cute they are. These are a little smaller than the ones that I have, but that is a good idea. Maybe I will remake some of those. I forgot I had them already. I used them so much, and then, you know, it just kind of goes out of my mind. So those are so cute. Shannon, what a surprise today. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I totally appreciate that. But again, I want you to have this back so you can make them. I mean, I feel really bad keeping something like that. It's so big. I put everything in the pressure pot because it's going to cure actually faster in there. And I didn't run it through the vacuum chamber because it's so late at night and I completely forgot. So I just mixed up 3 more ounces of clear, poured it into the rock. It was the perfect amount. And then I threw everything in the pressure pot, and I've got that. It'll be in there all night. So it should be perfectly cured by morning, and then we will demold then. All right, guys. Thank you again, Shannon. See you in a second. Everything is ready to come out, so let's see what we ended up with. Here's the extras. I just put both of those 2 in these. They came out slightly different, but I think this one was mixed with both of them. But they're pretty. They're pretty, so let's see the bird. It's a little bendy still. Like I said, it was in the pressure pot and not on the heat. It's been in there about 6 hours. That is pretty. I'm happy with that one. I just need to trim the edge. Maybe highlight the beak and the eye. Put a little magnet on the back or make it a little purse charm or something. Here's the duck. That's cute. I think I'll just highlight the eye on that one. Not too shabby. Cute little extra molds. I'm going to do, let's do this one. And see if we could see any of that stone that I put in there. Oh, you can. Now I wish I had more. Oh, man. Really wish I had more. I could not see it at all, probably because of the white, obviously because of the white. So I would have surely packed it. But I kind of wish it wasn't around the edge. Just in the center like I originally wanted to have that sparkling edge. So we're going to put that. Do I want that on there? I don't know. That's pretty, but you know what I could do? I could back it with a glitter, like an opal glitter to kind of hide the fact that I have rocks scattered all over the place. Although you can see the iridescence in them, so they are good to use in, we'll put it on. I'll just go with my original plan. It is what it is. And then I think I'm going to back it with something. I'll put maybe UV resin in this inside so I can get it done quicker. And then put the backing in epoxy, or maybe do the both in UV resin. I'll just add some glitter to my UV resin. Since it'll cure from both sides, it's transparent. There's that. You can even make this into an ornament if you really wanted to. Yeah. All right, let's get this out. Move this mold out of my way here for today and see what we have here with the stone. Not bad. I wonder what it would look like if I spray sealed it. So here's 2 paw prints. Home is where my dog is. So filling this in is the question. So I need to play around with a couple of things to see which would be best, but I'm pretty happy with it. I may spray seal it, but I don't know if you really want a rock shiny. I don't know. I wonder if I have a needle tip bottle for some UV resin. Let me play around with a couple of things. Maybe I will do this one first. Let's just get that coated with the resin. I need gloves on so I don't touch it. I don't want to start itching again now that it finally went away. Let's not add some more itch to my hands. I'm just going to, yeah, I think I'm going to do front and back with UV resin. That may be the easiest, quickest way. I don't have to wait all day for curing. This I'm just going to coat to seal in the sticker. No other reason. Let me find me a scribe. This to the edge. I don't know if I should leave it a tray, if I should make it an ornament. I guess we'll wait and see what it looks like when it's completely backed in. Maybe I think I'll use like heaven glitter because it's more close to that than my heaven's dust glitter. Man, I wish I put more rock in there now. Just gonna get it all the way to the edges, that's all. And then get a torch or a lighter or something here. Pop any bubbles and stick it under the light. I'm gonna start from high up just because it's kind of a thick coat. And let that cure for a couple minutes. And I'll slowly lower it. Let me get my other glitter. While that's curing, as I lower it a little bit. If you start high, it won't wrinkle really. You got to be careful not to start too close. It'll get too hot too fast. I'm just going to pour some UV resin in the cup, add some of my glitter. I don't know how much I need. Just enough to back it. This is the Heaven, which is an opalescent. And let me grab a stick. I always have good luck with glitter in my UV resin. I've never had a problem, which is crazy because you would feel like it would hide the UV light from hitting it. But maybe it reflects off of it or something. That's going to be way too much. I'm going to end up making a whole bunch of extra pendants or something. Let me put a cap on this real quick as I wait for this to cure. It should be cured. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that's good. So that's sealed in pretty good. All right, now the problem is this is not a level surface. So what can I do? Let me shut the light off. I guess I'll use a popsicle stick. That's gonna be, or maybe I'll be holding it. Yeah, this is way unlevel. Let me try to hold it and see what I can do. Just gonna pour this on the back. Hopefully I can hold it level while it cures. Just get it to the edges. When you use the normal hard type, which is a lower viscosity, and you add glitter, kind of makes it more high viscosity and doesn't really run over the edges. But if you're not comfortable, get yourself some high viscosity, which is a much thicker resin. Gosh, if I don't have enough, I'm going to have to set this down. I just now realized. How am I going to do that? Because I need more. Come on. Okay, that should be good. So the glitter in it makes it a little thicker, obviously, so it's a little easier to get to the edge and not go over the side. Hopefully this like covers all those. The fact that there's rocks in there. Okay, that's good. Just gonna pop some bubbles without burning my hand and turn the light on. Once it's set, then it'll be okay. I'm going to start up high again because that is quite a lot. It's going to be pretty, I hope. I can't flip it over to check it. Let me get that out of the way. Maybe I can get one pendant out of there. Still thinking about that rock. I might be dripping the black. Let me find my black UV. Here it is. So they have black UV resin if you guys haven't seen. I don't know how you couldn't see unless you're brand new. And maybe I'll just drip it in if I need to. If I don't have a little bottle. I think I have a bottle. I have to go check. Okay, that's hard enough, but I want to look at it. Ooh, that is pretty. Oh, that's what I was going for. So I should have just done the UV resin or the glitter in there anyway. Okay, so I'm going to turn that on. Let me go see if I have a little bottle, and we'll try to get that done. Okay, so this is what I came up with. I have these syringes. I filled it with black UV resin, and I'm just dripping it in there and curing as I go. So it's got a smaller drip than what I could probably do with a scribe, one drop at a time. So I'm just going to fill it in a fast forward, of course, and then finish up those two, and then I'll be right back.
Hand steady as the resin pours, golden black like heaven's doors. Rock says it all where her heart lives. a care. Faith in her soul, grace in her hands, creating beauty while she stands. Every piece a little prayer, every sparkle love to share. Oh, Michelle, that glitz and glitter, crafting love that shines and shimmers. Peanut and Panda by her side. Jesus guides her through the ride. Gold letters on a resin stone, saying where the heart calls home. Dogs are family, they're her crew. Faith and fur and a love so true.
I am done. That was an easy finished job today. So I took chrome marker, went around the feather edges and the beak, put an eye on there and a magnet on the back. This one I just did the beak and the eye, magnet on the backs of them. These have to cure overnight though because they're very soft. Here's the extras. So this was the extra UV resin, actually cured in that big pendant holder. I was really surprised. I couldn't get the super glue to adhere to the UV resin though. So I had to use my E6000 and I'm just going to leave it there to dry, but they were not exactly straight. So those are those. These did stick with the super glue, so I don't know, must be something, I'm not sure. I probably could have scuffed it up on the back, but I didn't. Here is the final, I don't know, coaster. It's not really a coaster, it's too small. So I would say it's either a trinket tray, or being that it's Christmas time, put a little flat bag bale on there, put a little string on, make an ornament out of it maybe. But it's pretty. Now I do want to do this one more time just in clear so you guys can see it just in clear because I keep messing with it. So I think it's cute regardless. The needle tipped syringe worked like a dream. It took a little time because it was literally 1/2 drop at a time, but it's all cured up and I don't think I'm going to go over this with a clear sealer because I like it the way it is. It's got a shimmer to it. It's not shiny. It's a matte mold, but that did surely help it. So, but look at the color. That is the most beautiful color. If it was a shiny mold, it would have been gorgeous. I trimmed everything, put the restore on there to hide those trim marks on there and everything. So that's that. That's everything for today, you guys. Not too bad. All right, well, stick around for those pictures and I will see you back here tomorrow. See you later. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come what may. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes. A radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Ooh, 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 ooh. Canvas dreams and sparkly streams. Her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings. A masterpiece of golden wings. She sprinkles joy like morning dew. In every shade a promise new. A life of love.